Hello and welcome to Pedalboards of Doom once again. My name's Lee and today we are going to be demonstrating the Mayonnaise Effects Audrey Gore. Now this is a high gain fuzz sound, so it's not for the weak hearted. If you don't like fuzz, might as well go now. It is a hell of a beast, it really is. It's they describe it as sharp, biting, high gain, mountain of fuzz. There's a feedback button. It really is for the sort of modern fuzz bands like Muse and these sort of bands. So yeah, I love it. I really do. It puts me in mind of the Zvex sort of stuff, and oh my god, it is a monster. Going to be using La Stratocaster through the Marshall. So we've got a choice of single coils and a humbucker on here, and we'll also chuck some delay on it. I've got my carbon copy set up so we can chuck some delay on it at the end, because then you can get those sort of spacey sort of sounds. So we'll come to that in a bit. Let's have a look, see what it sounds like. So we can clearly hear there. Oh, makes a bit of noise. We can clearly hear there that as you put the fuzz up, you know, you do get a lot more bite. You do get a I'm just copying the name. It's sharper. No, you can clearly hear how the fuzz goes up, but there's no real clean sound when you turn it down. As with a lot of fuzzes, when you stick humbuckers into them, because of the extra power you're putting into them, they do compress more, so they go quieter, which isn't usually the sort of experience you expect. When you put more power into something, you expect a little bit more out. What's happening is it just compresses everything together, so you get less tops, less bottoms. So it does work nicer for the sort of stuff that we're playing today with single coils, that's for sure. Okay, so let's see. The tone knob is really varied, so I'll show you what I mean. It's interesting because it sounds different to how it did a minute ago. I don't know if it reacts to what you're playing or what's going through the pedal at the time. Could do. God knows I don't make these things. That's just as well. Okay, so that is the Audrey Gore by Mayonnaise Effects. A little bit about the company. The company is run by a guy called James Granuzzo. and he's a really lovely bloke, really nice guy. I've spoke to him lots. Give an example. Everything he sells, 10% of it he donates to help homeless animals. So, you know, he's that kind of guy, nice guy, based over in the States. So these are easier to get in the States than they are over here. There is a bit of a weight on them because each one's hand built, 100% hand built. And, you know, he goes to the extremes. Like most of the boutique pedals that we buy, it's all true bypass. A lot of love, you know, goes into it. Especially since he sells them worldwide, like Australia, the UK, etc. Doesn't want to be getting them back to, you know, mend them if they go wrong. So he puts a lot of care and attention into them, getting it right in the first place. What else? Yeah, like I say, you've got a feedback pitch, which we played with. You've got Fuzz, which can get to really extraordinary, you know, levels of fuzz. Got a tone on there and a volume. You can get all your sort of, let's say, White Stripe sounds. You can get all your Muse sort of sounds. You should be able to get some Queens of the Stone Age sort of sounds out of it. But you can also dial down the guitar, whack a little bit of delay on, and you get some sounds that you might not expect. Let me show you. So you can, there is more to that pedal than just balls out fuzz, like, you know, I demonstrated a bit of plug-in baby there, just to show you that you can go from one to the other. That was the point of that. Not only because I love Muse, but because, you know, you can do quite a lot with your volume parts on a pedal like that. Ups and downs, good points, bad points. The feedback switch, a little bit unpredictable, but you know, that's the nature of the pedal. It's a very unpredictable pedal. I believe that with the tone knob being so varied that you could gig this quite happily. I don't think it would get lost in the mix like you would with many other fuzzes. It's not like many other fuzzes. I can't say that for sure. You'd have to try it. Definitely have to try it. What else have we got? Plenty of volume on tap. Really is. It's almost like it's got a massive, great big preamp built into it. Loads and loads of volume on tap. That will really push anything with a lot of headroom. You know, it will use that headroom if you've got it. Works well with single coils. Not so much. I didn't find with the humbuckers. But then if you've only got humbuckers, then you know, horses for courses, isn't it? Everything's relative. If I'm going from single coils to a humbucker and it's compressing a bit more, then I'd have to change the settings. But if you've only got humbuckers on your guitar, then you'll set up the pedal to take the humbuckers. So, you know, and it does take them well. I like it. I like the design. It's called the Audrey Gore. Main Ace have many other pedals as well. They are available in our shop. The prices are varied depending on where you are in the world, because James just will not risk anything with these pedals. Everything he's done specifically with the customer in mind, so he doesn't want, you know, them going missing in the post and these sort of things, which is good, because you do get other builders where, you know, things get lost in the post and you're waiting 6 months for your pedal or whatever. So yeah, you'll definitely get it, but the price does vary depending on where you are. So ask for prices. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and have a look at the shop. That'll be back up soon if it isn't already. And yeah, tell us what you think of the demos, and if you want to see anything extra, let us know. Thank you very much, guys. See you all soon. Bye bye.